Ciao from NXPadel. Today I'm super happy and excited because I'm about to tell you something incredible. Actually something we already spoiled you a little bit in the previous videos. Today is finally the day we're testifying once again our commitment to Padel Court Revolution, to introduce advanced technology to our Padel courts and in the Padel courts world. Our commitment, of course, has already been testified by fiberglass structure, by comfort glass, and today we're officially launching on the market the ZeroS, our ultimate innovation. What is ZeroS? ZeroS is the third major update we brought to the Padel court. The structure now is in fiberglass, the glass now is in comfort glass, and finally, the carpet now is in ZeroS. But what does ZeroS stand for? Simply, zero sand. This perfectly describes the main and the striking feature of this new generation of Padel carpet, the totally absence of sand. This carpet requires zero kilos of sand for a full court. As you already know, classic synthetic turf needs sand for technical features, for bounce, for weights, for performances, and so on. ZeroS does everything the turf does without sand. Now, how are we able to have the same parameters, the same standard, respect the technical properties without sand? Well, ZeroS it's a bit lower compared to the classic synthetic turf. It's anyway a texturized monofilament, so the playability is the same, but it's much more denser. So there are a bunch more filaments inside of the carpet. That's why it's stronger, thicker, and can have the same performances also without sand. So, coming to the real advantages of the absence of sand, as you can see, the first thing is aesthetic. It's perfect, there's not a single grain. You can see the total surface is perfectly colored, blue, black, red, green, whatever. It's perfect. Then of course, the absence of sand has less friction in the carpet. The friction between the shoe while playing and the sand damage a little bit the classic synthetic turf. It makes friction. So, without the sand, the durability is increased, more or less at 5 years. Of course, the obvious advantage of ZeroS is the incredible reduction of weight. Not just because of the sand that you have less than 2,000 kilos per court less during the shipment, but also because of the turf itself, because this weighs more or less the half compared to the classic synthetic turf. This of course means easy shipment, easy loading, easy handling, just like the fiberglass, just like the comfort glass. Everything it's easy to manage. Another huge advantage is that the ZeroS is directly glued to the ground, so I cannot lift it up. This means the totally absence of risk of bubbles or wrinkles due to the temperature, due to the weather, to the movement of the turf, and so on. So this means zero maintenance and always a perfect playability and a perfect bounce. Last but not the least, a huge advantage for outdoor padel courts, which is permeability. Why? This is the backing of a classic synthetic turf. This is the backing of ZeroS. As you can easily see, there's a huge difference. This one here has latex, the ZeroS doesn't. Of course, this means that the whole surface is permeable and the whole surface drainage water, 100%. While with classic synthetic turf, you need holes in the latex. Having this kind of solution with ZeroS means that you can start using your padel court faster and quicker after raining. As always, just like with fiberglass and with comfort glass, the ZeroS follows exactly the same parameters given by the International Padel Federation, etc. So we tested, we tried out the different features, and all the parameters are perfectly respected. Now, this is just the introduction of ZeroS, but in the coming days and in the coming weeks, more and more detailed videos and detailed explanation will come out. So don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned. And as always, experience Padel to the fullest.